Alright guys, little restring video for you today. Here's what's on the bench. It's a big giant Dean ML. So super cool guitar. I've already got the strings off of it. And I've already got the trem block under it. And I'm pretty sure that the pickups and everything are working properly. Good. So all we have to do is string it up, do a little bit of setup work, and make sure it's playing nicely. And so here we go. Let's get started. Okay, so I think we're already ready to get the strings out, put some strings on it. So today's string choice, 9 through 46 Dunlop. Performance is everything. Electric nickel guitar strings designed to elevate your playing experience. Here we go, Dunlop. Gonna find the head. No, it's 3. Gonna find the heaviest one. So I'm gonna start there, come up here and run it through there, and then I gotta cut off the end here because the string is wound. So I'm gonna cut it off right there where the winding starts. And once I get the string in here, I'm gonna have to add the springs. There we go. So this looks like a Floyd Rose special. So they're good bridges, but they aren't the best that Floyd Rose has. You know, I think the best would be the Floyd Rose original. And then second best would be possibly the Floyd Rose 1000. And then all the Floyds, they all used to say licensed by Floyd Rose. But I think all those patents have run out. So you don't have to put that on the Floyd anymore. Licensed by Floyd. And Floyd Rose is actually it's a person. His name is Floyd Rose. And it's kind of funny how that works. Okay, and again, now I gotta cut off this part of it. There we go. So these things are the big heavy metal monsters. Dean Guitars has had some rough times recently in the last 5 years or so. Gibson sued them for one thing, but they won that lawsuit. So I think you can still buy Dean guitars brand new. I'm telling you, they were super cool back in the 80s. If you had a Dean, I knew a guy that had one way back then. Awesome, awesome American-made guitars back in the day. Okay, before I get too much further, let me flip this baby over now and add these other springs. These things were just falling off. There we go. Okay. That one doesn't seem like it wants to lay in there quite right. little bit more string tension there. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Views are doing good for me recently. I'm doing alright. I do these YouTube videos basically just to promote my guitar shop that I have, that I own. We're here in Mesa, Arizona. And I'm not really a YouTuber. I'm more of just a guy that flips guitars. But every used guitar that comes in my shop, I restring, I shine them up, I try to make sure that they are set up and that they are working properly. And then since I have to restring all these things anyhow, what the heck, turn the camera on, make a YouTube video about it. And there's a lot of guys that love the idea of being a YouTuber and making YouTube videos. If you want to be a guitar YouTuber, the average guy has to purchase all those guitars in order to make videos about them. Unfortunately, I don't have that problem. Because I already buy, sell, and trade guitars. So the video is just a little extra, right? It's kind of a little side hustle for me. Did that go in there good? Yep, you got to just make sure that the string lays over the saddle nicely and isn't off to one side. Okay, one more. We've got our high E string, and this is a 9-gauge string. Shout out to Dave's World of Fun Stuff, the godfather of restring videos. He pretty much started it all. Kind of stealing his hustle a little bit here, doing restrings. So shout out to Dave's World of Fun Stuff. Check out his channel. We'll put a link down in the description below. He's a Canadian that restrings guitars. Okay, so a heavy metal monster like this thing, I think we should probably tune this guitar. Let's put it in E flat, which is a half step down. So I just gotta, oh, okay, what are you doing there, man? I'm hearing that thing clunk around a little bit. We're just gonna get her close. Okay, now I think we can take the trem block out and it slides right out. So no more tension on there. It seems like it's setting in its right position. It is starting to raise up a little, so I'm going to go ahead and just get right in here and snug this claw down right off the bat. This guitar does have some bumps and some bruises, so it is definitely not VG condition, but it's gonna be a good little shredder for somebody, and it has value. Okay, let's see where we're at as our tuning. That's almost perfect at a half step. My E strings are close. Okay, let's make sure that all the fine tuners are backed out, because most guitars will go flat after you play them for a while. So you want plenty of room on your fine tuners there. If you stretch on them a little bit, sometimes they will pop right out of here, but it seemed like they are held in there nicely, and so I can stretch on them a little bit, and it did move a lot right there. Floyd looks nice and flat. I use my fingers to kind of, see if it's high and low on this spot. So from just here, I can feel like it's a little bit high here on the high side. So I'm going to run that down just a little. This is just a little preliminary setup. Just get it in the neighborhood. And again, it still looks kind of high right on this side, so I'm going to bring this down a little bit. Some guys are like, don't do that with tension on your strings, because you'll wear out the little blade there. Everything looks good in the saddles. Okay, my low E string is very close. So, a lot of guys leave comments, hey man, there's a quick and easy way of doing that. This is how I do it. I just go back and forth a bunch of times. This front pickup looks pretty low. I'm going to set this one up just a little bit, raise it just a little. I don't know how many dudes really use the front pickup on these things. Come on, baby, move. It's not moving very much. Alright, so I need to find the locking nuts that fit up here. So let me look for some of those. Okay, so I found some. I have a drawer full of this kind of stuff. And this guitar didn't have any when it came in, but thanks to you guys, my viewers, a lot of times you guys will send me old parts that you don't need anymore. And so I'm able to come up with stuff like this, and I'm able to put stuff together. And some of these are different sizes, but I think I have 3 of them that look like they fit in there nicely. So there we go. We got some locking nuts in there. Okay, so like I always do, let me just throw this thing up on my knee. Boy, that kind of hurts right there. It kind of cuts into your ribs. This feels awesome. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is let me take it up front, and I'm going to plug it into an amp, and I'll play it a little bit, and we will just test on it and fine tune it, and we should be able to wrap this video up. Here we go. Alright, so I got this thing plugged in. It's into my Fender Cyber Deluxe that's pretty much on its last leg. Alright, let's see what this thing sounds like. So it plays pretty good. I kind of need a Michael Lemo down here to play these things for you guys. But there it is. It's a used guitar. It's the Dean ML. It is in black. It's kind of a cool guitar. It's kind of shreddy. Not very much money. It's going to be a fun one for somebody to get their shred on. Needs a little bit of cleanup still. But I wanted to get this thing out to you guys. And there you have it. Thanks for watching. Everybody have a great day. Go buy a guitar.